Looking at your desk right now, you're probably stuck with your monitor's tinny speakers or reaching for your headset every time you want decent sound. But here's the thing, PC soundbars have evolved way beyond overpriced plastic bars that barely worked. Today's options deliver genuine bass, immersive gaming audio, and smart features without eating up your entire desk. I've spent many days researching the best soundbars available, and I'm breaking down 7 standout options from budget-friendly to premium. All product links are in the description. Let's dive in. First up is the Nylavie SK100 Pro, and this one surprises people because it's actually a true 2.1 system with a dedicated 5.25-inch subwoofer, something you almost never see in the budget range. We're talking 60 watts peak power that delivers legitimate room-shaking bass, not that hollow thumping from passive radiators pretending to be bass. It connects via Bluetooth 5.4 or 3.5mm AUX. And because it runs on AC power instead of USB, you get consistent performance even at max volume. Setup is dead simple with a side knob controlling everything. The trade-off? You need an AC outlet and desk space for that subwoofer, plus no RGB lighting. But if you game with explosive FPS titles, watch action movies at your desk, or love bass-heavy music like EDM, this punches way above its price tier. Audio clarity stays crisp even when bass is thumping, so dialogue doesn't get muddy and you can hear footsteps while explosions rumble. This is the only option here with a true separate subwoofer in the budget category. If budget is your main concern, the Redragon GS560 RGB typically sits in the entry-level tier and delivers surprisingly clear audio. It features dual drivers with passive radiators and 6 watts output, enough to fill a bedroom or office comfortably. What makes this interesting is the 4 dynamic RGB modes that actually sync with your audio, not just random blinking. The physical volume knob feels solid and build quality is surprisingly good for the price. It focuses on wired connectivity with 3.5mm connection and USB power, which keeps costs down and ensures zero latency. The bass and volume are naturally more modest given the compact design and price point. But here's why it works. Imagine building your first real gaming setup after stretching your budget on a graphics card. The GS560 fits under your monitor, adds personality with RGB, and delivers clear mid-range that makes streams and videos enjoyable. For retro gaming fans, that wired 3.5mm is actually perfect since you can hook it to older equipment with rock-solid connection. The Razer Leviathan Vive 2X takes a completely different approach, prioritizing convenience with a single USB-C cable handling both power and audio. Genuinely useful for thin laptops or USB-C monitors where cable management matters. Its compact includes Bluetooth 5.0 for device switching and has customizable Chroma RGB through Razer's app. Audio quality sits in decent for the price territory with surprisingly effective directional sound for the compact size. Being a compact all-in-one design means bass response stays more subtle compared to models with dedicated subwoofers, and connectivity focuses on modern USB-C and Bluetooth rather than legacy ports. This makes sense for someone constantly moving between locations, dorm to library, home to office, where that single cable solution becomes valuable. It's Razer's ecosystem entry point without premium pricing. Now the Merito G38 is essentially 2 products in one. This proper 3.1 channel system with 160 watts peak power includes 2 full-range speakers, 2 tweeters, and a 5-inch subwoofer. But here's what sets it apart: connectivity. Bluetooth 5.3, HDMI ARC, optical, AUX, and USB all built in, meaning this works equally well as a TV soundbar and PC gaming setup. The ultra-slim profile won't block TV sensors, includes wall-mounting brackets, and features RGB lighting that syncs with audio. There's even a gaming mode using colors to indicate sound intensity in shooters. Unlike the Redragon GS560, this delivers serious power-filling medium rooms without breaking a sweat, though you're trading up in both price and space. Picture this. You live in a studio apartment where you can't justify separate sound systems. During the day, it handles your PlayStation and streaming via optical. At night, it becomes your PC gaming soundbar via USB. Having everything connected simultaneously and just switching inputs is genuinely convenient. It keeps things straightforward without Dolby or DTS processing, and the subwoofer uses a wired connection for reliable performance. For cleaner aesthetics, the BlueD SK010 takes a minimalist approach fitting professional offices as well as gaming spaces. 6 watts output with dual drivers and anti-magnetic technology that eliminates static interference from nearby electronics, something you don't realize you need until you've dealt with phone buzzing. It connects via Bluetooth 5.0 or 3.5mm aux with a clever Y cable combining power and audio. Audio emphasizes clarity over power. Crisp highs and present mids make voices in podcasts and calls come through cleanly. Bass takes a more refined approach, keeping the overall sound balanced and clean. For someone working from home taking frequent video calls, this hits the sweet spot. Anti-magnetic tech means your phone won't cause interference, the Y cable keeps things tidy, and the professional look won't seem out of place during meetings. Stepping into premium territory, the full Razer Leviathan 5 two-pairs a soundbar with 5.5-inch subwoofer pushing 65 watts total. The real attraction is THX spatial audio creating virtual 7.1 surround that genuinely improves directional awareness in competitive games. 18 zones of chroma RGB sync with other Razer peripherals, and build quality feels premium. With THX engaged in games like Battlefield, you notice increased immersion, not the superior positional accuracy Razer markets, but definitely sensing which direction sounds come from. Bass is powerful without overwhelming, and volume gets genuinely loud. This model streamlines connectivity to USB-C and Bluetooth, and unlocking its full potential works best through Razer's ecosystem with Synapse and THX spatial audio apps working together. The powerful bass drivers can make the soundbar shift slightly on smooth surfaces during intense moments, which is actually impressive given how much sound it's moving. Picture this. You're deep in a gaming session, headset off because your ears need a break. You fire up that story-driven game with incredible soundtrack and cinematics. THX audio wraps around you, the subwoofer rumbles for dramatic moments, RGB lights sync with your peripherals. It's immersive and justifies not wearing a headset. At premium pricing, you're paying the Razer tax, but catch it on sale and it's much easier to recommend. The Edifier MG300 wraps up in budget territory with a specific strength: vocal clarity. 5 watts from 52mm drivers, nail highs and mids. Perfect for YouTube, Twitch streams, podcasts, anything where voice quality beats earth-shaking explosions. Bluetooth 5.3 offers 30-meter range, triple most competitors, or use the built-in USB cable. 6 RGB effects cycle from rainbow to solid colors to off, and there's a hidden microphone for calls. Angled feet aims sound at your ears. Setup is plug-and-play with zero configuration. The compact design naturally prioritizes clarity and mid-range over deep bass, and the 5-watt output keeps things efficient and desk-friendly. But here's why it exists. You've got a Steam Deck or ROG Ally and want better docked audio without serious money, or you work from home with constant video calls needing crystal-clear voices while still sounding decent for casual gaming afterward. Edifier focused on what people actually use budget soundbars for instead of trying to do everything poorly. So who should buy what? Bass priority without breaking the bank. Nylavie SK100 Pro is your only genuine 2.1 system in budget range. Pure budget consciousness with fun RGB. Grab the Redragon GS560. Minimalists and laptop users valuing single cable convenience, Razer Leviathan V2X despite more subtle bass. Need one soundbar for TV and PC or running console gaming? Merito G38's multiple inputs make it most versatile. Clean desk setups and professional environments, Bluetooth SK010's subtle design and interference-free audio. Serious gamers with bigger budgets wanting immersive THX spatial audio, full Razer Leviathan V2, especially on sale. Vocal clarity for streams and calls on tight budget, Edifier MG300 delivers exactly what you need. All purchase links are in the description so you can check current availability. If this helped you figure out which soundbar fits your setup, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.